Good morning, everyone. Today I want to talk about weekends. Weekends are literally 30% of our life, and majority of us end up wasting it. Right? When a weekend comes around, when Friday comes around, we look forward to the weekend, and all we end up doing is just scrolling on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, blah blah blah. Distracting with ourselves with stupid stuff that's really not improving our life. Now, I'm not saying don't rest, but I am definitely saying don't do it to a point where you're literally wasting 30% of your life. I mean, think about it. If you put 30% of your life, if only you scroll on, TikTok, but let's say the way people scroll every day, I would say spend 20% of their life just on shorts. If you end up spending that life and you die, and then you get a book saying that, yo, this is what you did with 20% of your time, if that doesn't bother you, then I don't know what will. That 20% of time can be allocated to problems that you're having in your life, that need extremely fixing, right? So let's just start with the common problems: lack of money in the world. Everybody wants money. They're grinding themselves out, a job that they don't like. They're doing it, let's say, 5 days a week, and they do it, and then they come home Friday and there's just a knockout. Good. 1 day rest. The second day, what they end up doing is just scroll on TikTok, and that's where it gets hard, because you're not helping your situation. You're supposed to use that time even more to build something that can solve your problem. Again, I'm just talking about money here. People have more problems than money. When you actually have money, you're gonna realize how many problems you have aside from money. So you just attack that problem on the weekend. Now, even if you do it 1 hour a day, right, or even 30 minutes a day, and that's 52 days, 52 weeks, you do it on Sunday, let's say, for half an hour, 52 days, you can compound that problem into a solution that will literally erase that problem. And within 1 year, even if it's such a big problem as money, right? If it's money, I'll say probably need more to actually achieve considerable income to, offset problems depending on where you live in the world. But you could do that. Now imagine if you actually start using your time, instead of 30 minutes, you start using more of it and more of it and more of it towards something proper. 30% or 20% of your life can literally be put to good use. Now, relating it to myself, I had this issue myself when I was 15, 14. Now, again, it's quite young, but I don't like to give myself breaks on that. But rather the fact that, imagine if I started earlier, what could have been. I'm not trying to imagine that, but I'm just saying, if I started earlier, I would have been further ahead. That's just a fact, right? I'm not dwelling on the past. So today, starting today, for the love of God, please spend your weekends wisely. Don't spend it doing stuff that you wouldn't help you in the next year or 10 years, right? And just keep doing it consistently, and God willing, you will use your weekends properly and help yourself.